Any better lighting here? Hello YouTube, Nunman227 is here. I'd use a 227 again. I don't care. I'm doing a vlog for the first time in forever. Today, as per inspiration by a bunch of people, I'm going to be doing a 50 facts video, even though I already did a 5 facts video, which was years ago. So let's get started. First off, my favorite color is orange. If you couldn't tell that already. Second off, I love making videos, video production, mainly the editing. I love editing videos. Hand gestures. 3, I used to play guitar, but I haven't in a long time. Let's tell me the dusky guitar. Right there. Down. There. Right there. Dusty guitar. I have 2 half-sisters. So, technically, since they're 2 half-sisters, I have 1 whole sister. No. I do have 2 siblings. We both have the same, we all have the same dad. Different mother. But we consider each other brother, sister. Never in my life, so far, have I gotten a school detention or in trouble for something in school that bad. Yeah, I'm hardcore straight edge. Recently, I re-became a fan of anime after not watching it for years. So far, I've watched through Gurren Lagann, which is the best anime ever so far that I've watched. And I've also watched through Chrono Crusade, which is probably lesser known. Good. I liked it. A lot of religion, but I liked it, and I'll get to that later. And currently I'm watching through Full Metal Alchemist, which is great. Not Brotherhood. Brotherhood I'm going to watch through after the first Full Metal Alchemist, the original. Yeah. I'm a Boy Scout. I'm currently a Star Boy Scout, and I'm getting really close to life, and then Eagle, and then I'll be awesome. I'll get wings. Caw-caw! Obviously, I am a huge nerd. I mean, I make videos about video games on the internet. That's enough explanation for anyone. So far, all of my romantic relationships have ended very not well. Not that I've had super many of them, but the ones I've had didn't end very well. I'm very not religious. I don't believe any specific laid out religion. I believe in some higher power. But maybe not the Christian God, maybe not the Jewish God, maybe not Buddha. Not God. Not God per se. Believe in a God, but hard to explain. I used to write very ambitious machinima or live-action series, which is actually why I got into YouTube in the first place. This is a binder of all of my all that was written of my machinima ideas and live-action series ideas and whatnot. A couple were there's a couple Flash ones. How far did I get in that? There was a Halo 3 webcomic. There was another Flash. Never learned Flash. A Sonic fan machinima. A CG, if I could learn like Blender or some CG thing. Jesus, that was long. Oh god, there was a stop motion one. If anyone remembers TMXD, I wrote a TMXD too. I'm now considering actually making this just for shits and giggles. I made a TMXD 3, TMXD 4, a short about that to go with me and my friends. Another short. COD Machinima. Even more COD Machinima. How much COD Machinima did I get? How many episodes did I have written? 7. Count 7 so far. Yep, 7. I had a Brawl Machinima, which actually was a good idea, I think. But, I don't know. Then I had what originally gave it to me, the start of, which actually started, all this. It was a cheesy, horrible ripoff of Red vs. Blue called Steel vs. White, set in Halo 3 and whatnot. And there was Squad X7. Oh my god. Look at my... Nah, actually, never mind, because it's got my name written on it everywhere. Or, like, full name. But there's horrible drawing. Yeah. Oh, Zone Out was probably my best idea of them all. We actually filmed the first episode of this. If I can ever get that camera back, it might show up. It was these two guys ended up in a different world, basically, and this is pretty tear to my eye. No, okay. And there was like a series that split into 3 different series. And there was a Wind Waker abridged series called The Legend of Aaron. What is this? Outpost Infected, which is a zombie thing, I believe. Yep, that was that. Delonia. I actually wrote the entire series of this, and I had plans to continue to make it, but basically a cop series in Halo. How long was it? Oh, I actually had specials written too, and another special. How long was the actual... Oh, it's ripped. Sheet. It was like 15 or something episodes. That's what it was. Don't remember you. Demonic Engineer. Oh, it was like the movie. Oh, I remember now. I had like a 3-part movie. And there was Live Squad, which is supposed to be like live, Xbox Live. Then there was a ODST Machinima and Machinima Shorts, and my god, I spent like 5 minutes on this one binder. Maybe I'll just make a whole video going through all of it, but... I mean, I did just go through all of it, but I mean, like, in more detail, and you can stay on the ground. I hate the culture behind sports. What I mean by that is I hate how it's socially acceptable to be a fanatic about a team that really doesn't impact your life very much. When it's not socially acceptable to be a fanatic of video games or anime, stuff like that. Although I just said I hate the culture behind sports, I do follow somewhat some sports, and if I'd follow a sport, it's baseball, and my team's the Yankees. I have 1,410, 1410 songs on my iPod, and counting. It's growing evermore. Not many of my real-life friends know about this. Maybe 10? No, less than 10. Maybe like 4? I'm a big fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series of video games, even though I've never played one. Persona. Really wish I had the ability to do the special effects so I could have the little psh thing from the psh. Cap guns, like the gun I just used to shoot myself in the head, make very good prop guns. Unless you shoot this way at the screen, you can see the little orange tip. But if you turn it this way, you can't tell there's an orange tip. And what I mean by they make good prop guns is they have their own special effect. Yep. Hope no one heard that upstairs. Ooh, it smells like smoke now. I play a lot of lesser or unknown video games. Have you heard of Infinite Undiscovery? No? Didn't think so. And if you did, props. Good game. Future LP. Don't know why I threw the manual. If I had to pick my favorite genre of video game, I'd probably say RPG, because I like to spend a lot of time in one game. But not MMOs. Not MMOs. I'm always reading a book. I mean, I don't mean all, but I mean always have a book I'm reading going through right now. Right now I'm reading Dennis Lehane's Gone Baby Gone. A fourth in a series I like that he writes, and it's a good book. Good book. Probably going to finish it within the weekend, or tomorrow or something. Right now happens to be one of those special times where I'm reading 2 books at once, and this is only because this one's for school, but I'm reading Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo, which is good so far. I'm on chapter, 6? Page 65 of this version, but good book so far. Obviously, if you couldn't tell by my saying it a lot, I am on a MacBook. However, I do prefer Windows over Mac, except for video editing. I like Final Cut better, but it's probably just because I'm used to it more. First friend I ever met on YouTube was a guy by the name of Zapfire77. Now, he doesn't really do much anymore. He's been gone for a while. I think he just recently came back, because I checked out his channel earlier today, and he had a video from a month ago posted. But it was he wasn't called Zapfire77 at the time. He was Greenlink777. And he had machinima auditions for voice acting, and I went in, and I got a part, and we became friends, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth. And he's British, so that adds to something. I enjoy way too many video games to have a favorite video game. I can't label one of them with that. All the others on the wall out that door, that's over there that you can't see, will feel jealous if I say I have a favorite. No, okay, that's a lie. My favorite LPer is Super Genius, because I kind of watch a lot of LPers, and I don't know, lately he's the one I've been looking forward to videos more. My hair is getting like more and more sticking uppy. Nintendo's a dick. My favorite video game console would have to be the GameCube, Nintendo GameCube, because not because I have the most games for it or something, but probably because I've had the most playtime throughout any of my consoles on that one console. My favorite food is bacon, because bacon is God tier. As I'm a huge nerd, you'd think I'd have a lot of nerdy shirts. Sadly, I don't. Hey, we're on the second page, which is good. There's a list of 92 video games I want. I made a list, and most of them are older. This is the list. You probably can't read all of them, but most of them are older. And this is page 2. Most of them are older games, and I like older games, I guess, more than newer games, because newer games are more of the same. And then this is page 3 so far. It's going to probably be growing as more games I want are released, but for now it's 92 games. I enjoy eating Cheez-Its. Currently, I live in my parents' basement. That's only because I'm a high school student, I'm 15, and it's socially acceptable now, and I don't have to pay for it, and I'll get on the money later. Blame Chugga Conroy if you don't like my LPs. He was the first LPer I found with Super Mario RPG, because I'd heard about the game, I was like, hey, there's a Super Mario RPG, must find stuff about it, and then he commentated over it when I found it, and I'm like, cool. In 8th grade, I won a dance contest on our school trip to D.C., and I'm backing up. On our school field trip to Washington, D.C., on a cruise ship thing. Pretty good, actually. I mean, I won by party boying and doing the Charlie Brown, so I won by doing this. And then... I fell over, actually, like 3 times while I was doing that on the ship, too. And I think I only won because the other guy was just fist bumping, like... Except he was jumping higher, but the camera didn't get my head last time. I'd love to get a job that puts 2 of my, like, favorite passions together. Gaming and video production, editing, I mean, like, YouTube, but I mean, I don't mean, like, commentaries. I mean, like, editing a live action trailer for Mass Effect 7. Even though it's never going to happen. Probably. Now, this fact is a story. Once on Halloween night, I was with me. It was me in an Oompa Loompa costume, my friend in a chicken suit, and two friends who were dressed as stoners. Who probably no, they're not stoners now. One of them isn't anyway. I don't know about the other one. Haven't seen him since that day. Well, we were walking down a street, and no one was like giving out candy or anything. I've told the story before. I don't remember where, but I was walking down the street, giving out. No one was giving out candy, so all the lights were off. And all of a sudden, at the top of the street, a car pulls up, and out of the trunk, a guy jumps out with a chainsaw. So, like the little 8th graders we are, we start screaming and running in the opposite direction. My friend in the chicken suit starts screaming at the top of her lungs, "Everybody get behind the cock! The cock will protect you!" Another story about the Oompa Loompa costume. I once walked around town with my friend filming me in that Oompa Loompa costume and did a bunch of weird stuff. The footage I have will get put together, but he had some of the footage, and I have no idea what he did with it. This was back in 8th grade, back in the summer between 8th grade and freshman year, actually. I have some of the footage, and I'll eventually edit it together and throw it up, but for now, you don't see it. So watch this in the future when it's uploaded, in which case, why are you watching this in the future? When I quit karate, I was a purple belt. Like a boss. I'm poor as fuck. That's because I don't have an allowance, and I don't have a job, and I'm 15. Sucks. You know all those dead baby jokes people make? I don't find them very funny. Because I was a dead baby. I am not a dead baby. I was a dead baby. When I was born, the doctors lost my heartbeat. So I considered I was a dead baby. I mean, it's back now because I can. Where is it? Oh my god! Where No, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Another story. One time I was riding on my bike and something slapped me across the face. So I turned around to look, and a squirrel landed on the ground and started running away. I think a squirrel fell onto my face. Yeah. Next, I once witnessed a squirrel have a seizure. I don't know how I should respond to that. I enjoy, for music, like classic rock and stuff like that, and metal. I don't like any of the new pop stuff. I like Aerosmith, although there's the poster right. I slapped it, but you guys can't see that. And my favorite bands are probably Aerosmith and Cage the Elephant, which are newer, but Aerosmith is older. But I don't like Katy Perry or Lady Gaga or any of that. Actually, speaking of which, there's one Lady Gaga song I can tolerate, and that's Born This Way, because I like the message behind it. But otherwise, I don't like their music. I have a car, but I can't drive it yet. Because I'm 15 and I don't have a license or a permit. Usually it's the opposite. Usually you can drive, but you don't have a car. You know what I mean? I'm afraid of heights. Badly. This originated in, my elementary school years when I would look downstairs and be like, oh god, oh no, the stairs are gonna fall out underneath me. And it kind of continued. Drop my notebook. Kind of continued into the now years because I don't like heights. And I think, oh god, the ground's gonna fall out beneath me and I'm going to die. Good thoughts, huh? I'm such an optimist. I like this thing. I always called it the scissor sword because it can be like, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's from a toy I got years ago, but I don't remember which toy it was from or what it does, or what it's supposed to do. But it's like a sword thing. Go, look at the scissor-ness. I wish my computer would let me play more Steam games. I can't even run TF2. Even though earlier I said Super Genius was my favorite LP, technically, I watch a shit ton. I'm subscribed to at least 100 LPers. I think. At least 50, I should say. And I watch mainly all of them. I'm a dog person. I'm not a big fan of cats. Mainly probably because I'm allergic to them, but I also like dogs because I heard this once that a cat, if you die and the cat has no food, the cat will eat you. But if you die and your dog has no food, your dog would starve before it eats you. That's loyalty, brother. Ow, I hit myself too hard. And my final fact, oh, it's not really more of a fact, it's more of a hope, but I hope to be doing YouTube for years and years to come. I hope to continue having this, I don't want to say passion, but passion for not YouTube, LPing for video games and video editing and talking over the video games and then doing the video editing. But who knows? It could be a phase. I could be fed up with it tomorrow or something, but that's probably not going to happen. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you watched all the way through, or if you didn't, I don't care. But I was inspired to do this mainly from Josiah. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but it begins with a J and ends with Josiah Clark TV. Used to be an LPer. He actually technically still is. Blink and you miss it. He's a good guy. Good guy. Good. I don't know him personally, but he was a good LPer. Well, he is a good LPer while he is. And I like his new vlogging thing, but yeah, he's technically my biggest inspiration to do this right now, and I want to post this video response when it's up. But that's it for now. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.